out Philadelphia. They've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the center position. And for the Magic, Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Now here's Maxey. Embiid a screen on Suggs. Outside Maxey. 4 on the clock. Over Suggs. Not enough on that one as it misses. Carter finds Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter against Embiid. And it's slammed in by Carter.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Outside Oubre. Here's Embiid. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Outside Bane. Now Banchero launches a 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. BA, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Picked by Carter. Fires from deep. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Oubre a screen on Carter. George for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Banchero outside. Carter a screen on Oubre. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Once it's up in the air, they trust Carter will come down with it. Did he ever? Boy.
All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
Magic trail by 4. Suggs, the pass to Carter. To the left side wing. From deep, Bane. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And there's Oubre. That one's good. On the assist by George.
These high percentage shots can look like easy money for Kelly Oubre Jr. Cashing in inside.
Pass to Banchero. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Now Philadelphia with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Now here's Oubre, guarded by Banchero. Lets the 3 fly. Oubre can't hit.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Carter, the pass to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Outside Carter. On the wing, Bane. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
You got to D up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
Now Maxey, still without a bucket. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, it'll be Magic Ball. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Anthony Black.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 3. Outside Bain. Picked by Carter. To the paint. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Bain. A clear look for Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Carter, good.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
Pass to Embiid. For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Suggs. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Here's Banchero. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Suggs finds Wagner. Back to Suggs. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Stolen by Carter. Down low. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. Carter's got 10 points in the game.
The fundamentals Wagner possesses are really impressive. Franz such a skilled and willing passer at his position.
Maxey passes to Oubre. To the middle. Here's Embiid. The rebound by Carter.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Payne. Banchero outside. Shoots over Oubre, and Banchero gets it to go. And now a 3-point Orlando lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Silva's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Suggs. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. 5th best, Philadelphia.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact, and the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Embiid is a big man, tall, wide, and deep, and because of this, he's so good at shielding off defenders.
Now here's Wagner. Yet to see a basket from deep. Banchero. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Wagner. Black outside. Embiid against Banchero. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Back to Grimes. Out to the right wing. Pass to Maxey. Sinks it from distance. and the 76ers lead by 2.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Here's De Silva. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Wagner. And he makes it on the layup.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Pass to Barlow. Embiid, a screen on Banchero. Here's Barlow over Banchero. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Batase's checked in for Orlando. Desmond Bane comes in for Banchero. Philadelphia also making some changes. Paul George, he's checked in for Oubre. And McCain subbed in for Maxey. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
The three from Bane. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Magic. Pass to Barlow. Outside McCain. Here's Embiid. From outside the arc. High post, Batadze. Embiid's there. Batadze, the pass to Wagner. Hits a three-pointer. Wagner's got 5 points.
One thing I like about Wagner, and it's one of his great attributes, he can play with or without the ball.
Pass to Barlow. Fader on the way. Embiid's shot is good. He has 6.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 5. And here's Batadze. Batadze with a screen. The 3 from Bane. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Pass to Barlow. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Bane. Pass to Batadze. Over Embiid. Batadze can't hit.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, they've got Quentin Grimes. He's out there with Jared McCain. Andre Drummond is out there with Paul George. And it's Barlow in at the 4. Now here's Bane. He had 31 in the win against Indiana.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well. Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And Philadelphia has possession following the three-point basket by Orlando. Drummond with the bucket.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and roll.
Black outside. There's a screen. To the wing on the left. Here's De Silva. No good from outside. The Sixers leading. Outside McCain. Philadelphia moving it around. Barlow passes to George. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
And here's Black. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Also doing work on the defensive end. 4 swats and very active.
The Sixers lead by 4. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside McCain. Inside, Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
Black outside. And there's the screen. Pass to De Silva. Isaac outside. He puts up a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Grimes, the pass to George. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Batase.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the paint. Here's Isaac. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Magic, Wagner comes in for Batase, and Suggs is subbed in for Black. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid comes in for Drummond, and it's Edgecombe in for Barlow. That free throw good from Isaac. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Batase's checked in for Isaac.
Franz Wagner. One shot.
Free throw good. Wagner. Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late. And that's how you become a clutch performer.
Here's Suggs following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Pass to Bane. 4-3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Now here's Suggs. No points yet. Matazzi, a screen on McCain. Suggs with it. Guarded now by George. Suggs, right side. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Edgecombe. 17 points for him last game against Denver.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Here's Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Bane. Here's the pick for 3. And Grimes pulls it down.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Back to McCain. From downtown. Rebounded by Suggs.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Outside Bane to the right side. Wagner outside. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. McCain against Suggs. Here's Embiid, and Embiid gets the double team. McCain finds George. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Magic trail by 7. Suggs, right side. Kicks it out to Wagner. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Wagner's got 6 here in the quarter.
And if Wagner can become a consistent threat from deep, watch out now, because then he'll be borderline unstoppable.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for the Magic, Paolo, he's checked in for Batazze, and Black subbed in for Bane. Philadelphia also making some changes. Barlow's checked in for Paul George, and it's Maxey in for McCain. So it's Philadelphia now. 4-point game. Philadelphia moving it around. It's stolen away. Suggs outside. Pass to De Silva. Here's Wagner. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star, again having a major impact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So it's Philadelphia now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And there's the screen. The 3 from Edgecombe. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep, Banchero. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wagner against Maxey. Here's Embiid. And the basket is good. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Banchero outside. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And he can't get the first one.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Good on the second one.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Maxey, coming off a 28-point game against Denver.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
That free throw, no good.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
And he sinks the second.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit, too.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. And it's all tied up. Wagner's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Here's Edgecombe, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Shot from 12. And again, it's Orlando converting.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Outside Grimes. Pass to Barlow. Up top, Embiid. Guarded by Banchero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Orlando making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Watford's checked in for the Sixers. And Embiid drops them both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Back to you guys.
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Edgecombe. Watford with a screen. Here's Maxey. He's covered by Suggs. Outside Grimes. From the arc. Orlando with the rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 19. 6 to shoot. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. Fires from the wing. Edgecombe, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Suggs with it. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Steps back and fires, and he comes up with a bucket. And now a 4-point Magic lead.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Pass to Watford. Now Embiid. Isaac covering. With the fadeaway. Embiid's shot is good. 18 points for Joel Embiid.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Now here's Wagner. To the inside. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
Now here's Maxey. A dependable scorer. He's averaging 31 a game so far. The 3 from Edgecombe. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Isaac with a screen on Maxey. Suggs against Maxey. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Desmond Bane comes in for Black. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Grimes. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Oubre. Carter against Embiid. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Back to Payne. Picked by Carter. Nifty move. And it's laid up and in by Payne. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake, but they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
It's been all about Franz Wagner for letting them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. We'll be right back after this word.
Direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
It's a good opportunity for them to gain some momentum. On paper, they should win the lion's share of these matchups.
Well, we'll see if they can go on a run, and you're talking Lions. I'm saying they have the horses to do it. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
The Sixers trailing. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Embiid passes to Oubre. And here's Maxey outside. And the three-pointer goes. Maxey's got 7.
Welcome to Maxey's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Maxey. George outside. Puts up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Banchero no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The kick out to Maxey. Back to Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. 5 on the clock. For 3, George. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Wagner outside. Outside Bane. The 3. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Embiid. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Now here's Suggs. Banchero outside. Up top, Carter. Back to Banchero. Inside. Carter, good. Carter's gotten 4 this quarter.
Carter Jr. does not hold back inside, and that helps him power through that contact.
Outside Oubre. Pass to George. Now Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 26 points.
On fire to start the second half. 4 or 5 from the field.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Here's Bane. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edgecombe. He's checked by Carter. And the jam by George.
Utilizing that size, George able to get it off the glass and sends it back in.
Banchero surveys. Kicks it out to Bane. Back to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Oubre. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Oubre.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pass to Edgecombe. For 3, Maxey knocks down the triple. And now a 9-point 76ers lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, you never know when someone might plateau as a scorer, even a superstar. But his competitiveness separates him from the pack. It motivates him to raise the bar for himself every year, and that raises the bar for his team as well.
Out to the wing. Oubre against Banchero. And Oubre comes to help. Kicks it out to Wagner. They need this. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 11.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Pass to Maxey. George outside. Outside Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Oubre's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Wagner. 19 points in the game. Drains the triple. 14 points for him.
And I like that there. I mean, get Baines something in rhythm.
Outside Maxey. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist with that last one.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Maxey. And here's George. Back to Maxey. Clock at 6. And Philadelphia hits again from Pete.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's Suggs. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Picked by Carter. The 3-ball. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Maxey. And here's Embiid. He's covered by Suggs. Out to Oubre. Fires the 3. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 14. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. Wagner in the high post. He's against Oubre. Up top, Bane. He's got 14. Carter from outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Misses off the right iron. Magic trail by 16. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Banchero goes strong down low.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
George outside. Back to Maxey. The three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
3 points.
George has got 6 assists in the game. Here's Wagner. He's got 19. Outside Bain. Banchero the screen. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Sixers. Okay, a moment to check out the league leaders in steals. 5th, Tyrese Maxey.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
The Sixers lead by 17. Pass to Embiid. Outside Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Banchero. 7 points in the game, and there's a pick. Here's Black. And it's all from three-point range.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Maxey with it, Black defending. Outside Maxey, unloads from 13. Yes, on the jumper. Maxey's got 17 points here in the second half.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Orlando again missing. Philadelphia leading by 19. Pass to George, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
And they rank in the top half of the NBA in blocks, right in the middle of the pack. It's something they're looking to improve on.
And when it comes to avoiding turnovers, they do a great job attacking under control. It's a delicate balance. Orlando making some changes. Bataze comes in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Wagner. Drummond's checked in for the Sixers. Barlow comes in for Oubre. Barlow passes to Maxey. Pass to Drummond. No good that time. Some solid D from Bataze. Magic trail by 19. Banchero outside. Here's De Silva. Outside Bain to stop the drought. And he gets that one. Bain's got 5 points in the quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. For 3, George, and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Outside Bain. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Welcoming the contact. Bain's built like a tree trunk out there.
Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
That one's off.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. and he's good on the second. A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter here. Now here's Black, guarded closely. Out to the right wing. Natase with a screen. Here's De Silva. Drummond grabs the miss.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Maxey, that's good.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Outside Bain. 52 seconds left in the third. Back to Black. Isaac with a screen on Maxey. Black, no good. The Sixers lead by 21. Barlow passes to Grimes. Outside Maxey. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Three-pointer. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now Bain. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Bain's got 10 points in just the second half. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Sixers on top, just dominating this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Jared McCain. He's out there with Edgecombe. Quentin Grimes out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the four-man spot. Now here's Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Black. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
I think that's a big confidence builder for Anthony Black. He knows he needs to keep knocking that shot down from deep to round out his offensive game.
Here's McCain. To the paint. Barlow with a bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Natase, a screen on McCain. Wagner looking it over. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Wagner.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
The Sixers lead by 18. To the wing, right side. Embiid against Batase. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. And the shot goes down. Embiid's got 30 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Wagner. Pass to De Silva. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Magic trail by 18. Pass to Wagner. Batase down low. Goes up from the block. Doesn't go for him. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. There's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's Wagner. Pass to Suggs. From behind the arc. Buries it from three.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Over to the left wing. Batadze against Embiid. Back to McCain. Embiid, a screen on Suggs. McCain. Another three for Philadelphia.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And so here is Orlando following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Here's Edgecombe. And here's Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Goga Batadze.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. And Joel will get to the line.
And he drops the first.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batadze. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre, he's checked in for Barlow. And Embiid drops them both. Now here's Suggs. Pass to De Silva. Back to Suggs. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
To the middle. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist from Edgecombe.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Pass to Embiid. Outside McCain. Embiid, a screen on Suggs. Back to Embiid. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Bain, he's checked in for Orlando.
One shot.
The Sixers lead by 18. George outside. Oubre passes to George. And here's Maxey outside. That shot is off. The Magic have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Wagner against Oubre. Wagner inside. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Now here's Maxey. Black defending. Maxey with it. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. George. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Magic trail by 16. Wagner on the wing. Maxey covering. Stolen by Drummond. Outside Grimes. Back to Oubre. Outside Maxey. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Maxey's got 29 points.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Now Black. Outside Bane. There's the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Drummond. Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Now here's Drummond. Back to Maxey. Drummond with the screen. Fires it from 18. Off the window, it's good. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Wagner outside. Carter, a screen on Oubre. Wagner for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. George has got rebound number 8 now.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
From downtown. Can't get it to go. Shooting 7 for 13 from the field now. And here's Black. To the inside. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's take a second to present our player of the game, Joel Embiid.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Suggs against Maxey. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. 1 shot.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Here's Suggs. Pass to Bane. Picked by Carter. Let's go with a 3. Bane, no good. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Banchero. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Now here's Suggs. Banchero in the post. He's against Oubre. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
You know, one of the things you love about Banchero, he shows you his passion for the game. He brings great effort every night, and he's a guy his teammates love playing with.
Now here's Grimes. Drummond with the screen. And Drummond with the jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Suggs. The Sixers getting their last shot to go.
Hey, yo, right here.
Clock at 4. Carter, a screen on Edwards. The three from Suggs. Barlow grabs a miss. The Sixers lead by 23. McCain with it. That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Drummond. And it's Walker in for Barlow. Well, the Magic shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Pass to Wagner. Puts up a three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. 1:57 left to play in the fourth. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens. Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
A line change here for Orlando. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Barlow's checked in. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Philadelphia leading by 23. Pass to Bona. McCain against Jones. Outside Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Bona. Isaac covering. Back to Edwards. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And this season series is tied no more. With this win tonight, they're up 2-1 against the Magic.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Joel Embiid.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
And here are the Magic now, following the score by Philadelphia. And there's a 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 16-5 run. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Grimes. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Back to Grimes. From behind the arc. He drops it from range.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Suggs surveys the D. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this win up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Joel Embiid.